Good evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is B with Healing Room Tarot. I am on two cameras tonight, and as you can see, I have my lovely background. Yes, it is a tablecloth, but I like it and I want it on my wall until I find another tapestry. But I was really fighting the urge to go live today, but it was like a pull. So I know I definitely have to do this because it's a message for somebody out there that needs to hear it tonight, and so I'm just going to be obedient and not getting backlash from spirit ancestors and my spirit guides. So um, thank you, spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit for tonight. I want you to give me the message that you would like to have for your air signs on tonight. They are coming to hear from you, to get something from you, and thank you for allowing me to be the instrument for you to use. Ashe. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what is coming out here. And I'm going to start off with the sign of Aquarius. So if you are an Aquarius, if you have Aquarius in your sun, moon, or rising, this is for you. Um, all right, the first thing we have here is Queen of Pentacles, which means there is some attention with how you are. I'm hearing how you are handling your finances. That's what I'm hearing. Um, and then the Hermit, you're waiting on some things. All right, and now we have the Knight of Wands, meaning you're preparing yourself for, again, you're waiting. Maybe this you're waiting on a message. We have the King of Swords here on how you can execute, and then you have the Two of Pentacles here, um, which means there's collaboration. So maybe you're waiting on some good news to happen. And I'm also here to look at the bottom of the deck. But what I'm seeing right now is that, so you started off in the Queen of Pentacles energy, meaning this is you right now. You know how you want your finances to look, but you're concerned because you've mishandled money, so you're trying to fix it. You're waiting on something with this Hermit card here. You're waiting. It's almost, I'm hearing like you're waiting on a miracle to happen. But what's happening is that you're actually going to get a message on something with the Knight of Wands here that is, and usually I know that the page brings the message, but I'm also getting with this Knight of Wands here that it's a protective message. So it's a message of, it's that energy of, it's going to give you some relief, right? And it's going to give you this relief because the next card is the King of Swords, which means it's going to give you a message of how to strategize, how to take you to that next step. And even it's going to include, for some of you, it's going to include a partnership of some sorts that's going to help you gain or increase your finances. So maybe you're a business owner and you're trying to figure out how you're going to do some manifesting, how you're going to secure the bag, as we say, how you're going to expand your business. Oh, the bottom of the deck is the Magician. So, yes, so it's definitely going to give you something. Um, it's going to give you a message of hope, basically, of how to manifest. How you're going to increase your finances, how you're going, whatever this new strategic, excuse me, this new, I'm hearing strategic placement. I'm literally hearing strategic placement, meaning how you're going to. I'm seeing right now like a chessboard or a checkerboard. It's like the placements of where you're placing your I don't, what do you call those things? Your pieces. There we go. You're making sure that you put all of your pieces in the right order, putting them in the right places so that they can do what they do. Um, it's sort of giving me the vibes of people who invest money. You want to make sure that you're investing in the right company. So maybe you'll get a message on which companies to invest in, or you're going to start investing in the companies that you choose, or the companies that come before you are what you're going to choose. And that's going to help increase your finances. Especially with this two of pentacles here. It's a partnership. It's a duality there. It's like what you put out, you're going to also receive double, is what I'm hearing. Let's see what else is coming out. I'm going to actually pull. Don't want to. I'm going to do the cards of time. Spirit, what is the message that you would like for me? All right, instantly. We have Sagittarius in the energy number 9 for those who wish to seek out the numbers. I hear 9 weeks to 9 months, but it says find a new meaning. So whatever it is that you are doing, you have to find the newer meaning to what's happening right now as it pertains to your finances. I feel like you have like this idea of what's happening, and spirit is saying look a little deeper, look a little closer, because there's a newer meaning to what you're going to invest in. There's a deeper reason why, like, and it sounds like something that you say, oh, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm just feeling led to do it, you know. And it's something that you've never had interest in before, and so you're going to take these chances. And so um, that's what I'm really feeling here. And it could say that you're starting some things now, and within 9 weeks or 9 months, you'll start to get the results from taking charge and taking on this energy. So that's what I'm picking up. I'm not really picking up anything else, Aquarius. So if you haven't really been paying attention to your finances, I would suggest go ahead and start paying attention more closely to your finances. And if you have been dealing with your finances, this is continue to wait, is what I'm hearing. You're going to get the message that you're looking for, and it's going to be something worth um, taking on, because it's going to help you to strategize. It's going to give you the strategic outcome that you're looking for. Okay. Um, so I'm also hearing. So I'm I'm literally hearing give a love reading for someone. So I don't know for the Aquarius Aquarians out there. So I'm going to do a quick love reading. Um, Typically, I just go with whatever spirit just give me, but I'm really being urged to do a quick love reading for Aquarius. So I'm not going to say to my other air signs, you may or may not get this. I'm only being obedient. What would you like Aquarius to know about their love life or the love? Really, I'm hearing these words. It's no need to expose it. I'm literally hearing this. It's no need to expose it. So maybe you found out some things. And you don't have to expose it. Spirit is going to do that. Lover's card just popped up as I'm shuffling. So maybe it's something. It's no, or it could be maybe it's a new relationship that you're into, and you're just like, oh, I'm ready to tell the world, and spirit's like, no, 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 keep it hush hush for now. Um, I'm hearing seek clarity before you strike. So maybe there's a conversation that you and your partner has had, and you're trying to figure out things, and you're trying to look deeper. And spirit's like, no, don't look deeper. Just the like the message will come to you. Like you'll understand it. I'm also getting matron of honor. So whoever this applies to, this feels very specific because it's coming in pieces. So I'm hearing matron of honor. So if you're getting married, if you're an Aquarius and you're getting married, um, talk to your matron of honor. See what she knows. See what information comes out. Um, that's what I'm really getting this. I'm seeing the Lover's card again. All right. All right, let me see when it wanted to come out. Oh, the Magician card wanted to come out, so it's manifesting. Something is manifesting here. So definitely talk to this matron of honor, or if you're already married, talk to your matron of honor. Maybe you'll get some insight about what's happening with your relationship. Um, is what I'm getting. I'm really okay. So it's just wanted the spirit just wanted me to give a message, not necessarily like a card reading, but to listen for the message. So if you're already dealing stuff with your finances and you're also having troubles in your relationships, seek out counsel is what I'm pretty overall getting is seek out counsel. Just wait. Don't look. It's like that. Don't look for trouble, because when you look for trouble, you'll find trouble. It's almost like wait to see what happens. Kind of figure out what's going on. Let spirit does it. Follow the process that spirit would have you to go, basically. Don't try to understand things on your own terms. Just wait it out and let spirit guide you, or let spirit handle the situation for you. So that's what I have for my Aquarius. So next is going to be our Gemini. So Gemini. Okay. I'm told to use this deck first and foremost, and we will use those cards for clarification. So, Spirit, what would you have for our Gemini for healing on this week? Calling the storm is what's coming out right now. This is my dark mirror. Um, dark mirror. I call it my oracle deck. I use it as an oracle deck. It is number 30. Oh wow, I turned right to it. Literally just opened the book, turned right to it. So okay. So I'm gonna read this for you all, Gemini. It says the moon phase is the third quarter. The stage is bargain. And it says power comes not from the inside, but from connection and integration to a greater whole. The visual seed, a shaman. Let me see. Okay, there we go. A shaman woman wears an antler hat, dresses in crimson and brown, and holds her crow-headed staff to the storm. Autumn leaves spiral out of control around her as the whirlwind shakes the world. The sentence: pull and release, push to the limit. The eye is the only peaceful place that can be. Going dark. There is time to find and release our power, like a spring that had been compressed to the point it has lost the memory of motion and movement. Yet, there is power inside it. Finding it is called empowerment. It starts from the belief in our power and our ability to cope, to fight, to endure, to overcome a challenge. However, too often we are encouraged to see empowerment as something that happens only within our psychological space. We are not necessarily islands. We can borrow the power of the world around, the context, the environment, the expectations. We do not control the storm, we just call it. To call the storm, we need not to fear it. And this is what will make us strong. After the storm, there is always sun. So, if the sky has been gray for too long, it's time not to fear the storm, but embrace it. It will grow up and devour our chains and our jailers, and it will hurt us as well, but it will be a healthier than just stare at the chilly rain. We can restart only after we let ourselves in. So, as I was reading this, it's really giving me tower moment. It's giving me restart, but and it's saying to lose control. Don't try to control the situation. Let things fall apart. Um, Shout out to Shanua Kebe for Things Fall Apart, because that's the book that I'm seeing. And it's like in the book, if you've ever read the book, you will understand that there were so many things that the main character, I can't think of the main character's name at this moment, but the main character wanted to control how things happen, wanted to control the success, wanted to control um, the input of other people. And it didn't happen that way. It is like the more the more he tried, the more things begin to fall apart. And so that's what I'm picking up for you, is that the more you're trying things, the more things are starting to fall apart. And it's that energy of let those things fall apart, even if it hurts, even if it's something painful to you, because you can recover from that pain. It's that energy of renewal. And whenever you're going through a change, physical, mental change, there is some pain associated with growth. We call that growing pains. And so basically, that's what I'm getting. As I was shuffling, two cards fell out. First was the Magician card. So it lets me know that you're manifesting options. You're manifesting options. You have, what's this, Two of Pentacles? Yeah, Two of Pentacles here. So you're manifesting options. And the only way you can manifest options is if you let your current situation fall apart. Literally fall apart. Let things fall apart from you. Um, Let me see what else comes out of the deck here. Oh, okay. We have Queen of Swords. So you're getting into this energy of, whenever I look at this particular card, I always think of protecting your mind. That mother protection is what I get to. It's because this is the feminine energy, and so it's sort of like that the wisdom of the mother, who protects her child. The way she thinks is always in protection. And so whatever you're manifesting, these options that you're going to have are going to be options of how you're going to protect yourself, is what I'm getting in the future. How you're going to protect your wealth, your health, everything that's bestowed to you, and you're moving in a new direction. Spirit wanted a whole deck of cards flew out, but this is the same energy. So you're moving in a new direction with the Six of Swords card here, because whenever you have a tower moment, again, tower moment doesn't necessarily mean it is chaotic energy, but it's that necessary chaos, right? And it helps you to move in a new direction. It helps you to see things from a new perspective. um, and then I find it ironic because it is the air signs, and what do we have pulling the boat are ravens. Ravens are known for getting the messages from spirit and being spirit led. So it's like wherever you're going in this season, you're going to be spirit led to go to those places. So it's very important for you to really set yourself apart during this time. So if that's some of the things that's happening is people are falling away from you, then that means spirit wants your attention. Get quiet, meditate, pray, um, whatever you subscribe to religiously. Read the materials, right? That's what I'm getting. Read the instructions that help you stay connected to spirit, and but in all religions, being quiet and being still is the best way to get the directions that you would have from spirit. I'm really being led to pull this card. Yep, Ace of Wands is what I have here. So you're going to get some new intuitions, is what I'm getting. New intuitions, new ways of thinking, new ideas will spark out of this movement. You're gonna, I'm seeing getting new vision is what I'm also hearing, is that you're gonna get a new way of seeing things. Like your perspective will change as you grow differently because of this thing that's taking place, this tower moment that's taking place. You're gonna see, it's not only you're gonna see things for what they are, but you're gonna have like new eyesight. It's that as a strategist, um, we tend to try to find things, try to find a solution in a different way than what has been normally done. And this is that same energy. It's almost like you don't have to look for it; it's going to come to you. Okay, and you have the Three of Cups here. Whenever I look at this particular Three of Cups, it always lets me know that this is something that spirit is helping you with. So it's like you're not walking this walk alone. Your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors are with you. Your sisters, I'm hearing your sisters are with you. Your brothers are with you. I know it's women on this particular card, but this is what I'm hearing. For, so it's like they are there to help guide you. But also, it's the energy of looking at the stars for direction. So, the best way that some people can do that, and this is not for everybody, because if you don't subscribe to this particular method, then don't use it. But for those of you who follow astrology, I'm really picking up, start reading your horoscopes more, is what I'm getting. Once you start to read your horoscopes more, you will get that direction that you're looking for, especially after this tower moment. And not, at the bottom of the deck is Ace of Pentacles, so it's going to be prosperous. But going back to that energy, it is saying that, like, don't go verbatim. Oh, what did my horoscope say today? What did this one say today? It's like, no, get the, it's like there's going to be certain words that stick out to you. When you get those certain words that stick out to you, take it, sit with it, and see what comes, what answers come out of it. That's the answer. That's the instructions that I'm getting, not the answer. Because it's when you sit that you're going to be enlightened on why you needed to see that particular word. So say if you're going through things on the job and you read a horoscope that talks about, I don't know, peace of some sort, sit quietly still by on the park, and things like that. And then you're like, okay, so this is peace. And so you sit with peace because you know that that's something that you need in your life right now because that's what you're not finding at this at your place of employment. So Gemini, that was for you. That was for you, my Gemini crowd. And now, last but certainly not least for the air signs is the Libras. Let's see what Spirit has for our Libras. As I'm shuffling, I'm hearing communication is key. Communication is key. This is not the time to keep your mouth closed. This is not the time to play the guessing game. Open your mouth and let it be known what you want. Too many times, people will try to play the guessing game and say, well, this person should have known this and this person should have known that. And they probably should have, but open your mouth and say it. People are not mind readers. People have a lot of things going on that's in their life, whether you are in their life or not, and whether or not you know all the internal stuff that's they're going through or not. Be mindful that just like you go through things, they go through things too. It's that type of energy that I'm getting. So let me see. The first card that came out is the Star card, and let me try to make sure I can show it. Yes. um, the Star card is here, which means your dreams and aspirations. Um, the next is the Four of Cups. So something in the past that happened. I'm hearing stop crying over spilled milk. So something dealing with your dreams. And then you have the Seven of Cups. You have options now. And if this was the past, present, and future section, the past is saying like there was a maybe a missed opportunity with a dream that you had. And in your current moment, you often think about that thing and you're not moving on. But Spirit is saying in the future, you will have options. So I am going to do like clarifying to see a few things for you, Libras. You got the High Priestess is coming out under the Star card. Um, and what I'm getting out of this is that with the High Priestess coming out under the Star card, it's like the High Priestess never loses an opportunity. You just manifest it again in another way. Yeah. And you have the Six of Pentacles that came right after it. So here's the High Priestess card. And then the Six of Pentacles, that give and take, right? So it's like in your past, you felt like you missed your opportunity, but it's like the High Priestess never misses her opportunity. She just, it's almost like, you know what? I'm not gonna cancel. I'm just going to reschedule it. That's what I'm getting. You just reschedule the time you're going to experience your, I'm hearing destiny for some people, but your dreams and your goals. Um, because you want to make sure that you get that whatever you put out that you're going to get in return, and like those that you work with is what I'm really getting. So Spirit, what would you like to say about this current energy that they are in, this Four of Cups? I'm hearing don't let your love life determine your bag. So maybe some of you all are getting distracted by your love life at this time. Um, it is what I'm really getting is like an energy of so there was someone that I can't even really say I was dating. We never officially dated, but it's that energy of I got to make sure that this person is good, right? And I wanted him to be good, and I wanted the best for him, and he knew that. And so my attention would go towards him, even when I was working. And so I was not even really scatterbrained. It's not but I wasn't focused enough on work. Let me put it that way. And I did my job well, but it's like it was also a distraction. And Spirit is saying, don't let it cause a distraction for you. Because in this Four Cups, I have the Temperance card here. It's like, wait on it. Like, like you don't have to dwell on it. Just wait for your blessing, because the next two cards is the Fool card, which means go with the flow, and the Wheel of Fortune, which means it's ultimately yours. So again, it goes back to what I what I was saying about the High Priestess card. The High Priestess doesn't lose her opportunity; she just reschedules it. And so it's like it's the energy of what is for you is for you. So just continue to go with Spirit, and you will see that the world is yours. You will still do this thing. And then lastly, the Seven of Cups again. Um, it's like you have options. Justice wants to come out right now. Justice is again that energy of what's for you is for you. You may have thought that you lost. Um, you may have thought that you lost something, that you will never get that opportunity again. But Spirit is like, no, I'm creating ways for you to have that chance again. It may look differently at first, but if you continue to go along, you will see that the verdict is the same, that it's for you. Yep. And Four of Pentacles is here because Spirit wants to make sure that you get something that's protected, right? Because sometimes we will see opportunity and it may not be for us. And so we feel like, oh, we missed that opportunity. And it's like, no, you can't, I'm here, you can't secure the bag with unwavering faith. Is what I'm hearing. So if you don't have faith in a thing that thing is going to work out for you, it's not going to work out for you. I wanted to see what was the other card, because the other card was the devil. So some of you may have um, seen some things. It may have been like, say, if you the opportunity was with someone who is very um, is well known for not doing right by people, right? And it's like, no, Spirit didn't want you to have that. Or even if you didn't know that that person was that way, Spirit is like, I don't want that for you. I want you, whenever this moment, whenever you have this Six of Pentacle give and take, I want you to know that your money is going to be protected and that it's not just going to be out there for everybody. So, Libras, let me see. Bottom of the deck, Five of Swords. Yep. Spirit is saying, I'm protecting you from headache. But don't think that your opportunity has been lost. Just know it's been protected and it was rescheduled for another date. So that's what I'm getting, Libras. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, this is for your healing. So, my suggestions, you know, for you all is to take heed of what was being said. Understand that you may have to do some things that you normally don't do. Libras, what I will suggest for you is to think back on your dreams. Write out the vision board for your dreams so that you can start manifesting your dreams. Start believing that they will happen again. This is basically the energy Spirit wants you to be in so that you don't miss out on the next opportunity, because again, Spirit is saying that you will have options in the future. You're going to have options, and so you need to be aware of those options when you see them, because they may not present itself, they may not present themselves uh, the way that you envision it to be. And Spirit is like, I don't want you to miss out. Um, I'm literally hearing delayed but not denied for some of you. Um, Shout out for those who were in the church world. You understand fully what that means. It's been, your blessing has been delayed. It's not been denied. So thank you again for tuning in, and you have a good night.